Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mistin. Today I'm actually going to be showcasing you my Cyber Dragon OTK combos, but before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Alright, so for combo number 1, as you can see, it's basically just any baby Cyber Dragon monster, any baby, plus machine dupe. So it doesn't have to be core. If it's core, I guess you can do a little bit more, but not really, but not by a significant margin, so it doesn't really change anything. This is all you really need, and even if you draw this going first, it's actually really good because it gets your engine started while getting you an interruption, which is actually fantastic. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So our opponent is passing. That's assuming that we're going second. We only need 2 cards to win. Basically, it's gonna be approximately 8,700 damage. Is it going to be 87 or maybe a little bit more? I actually forgot. Maybe it's in the 9Ks because it's 63 plus 25 plus 5, or if it's 27, I forgot, I'm bad at maths. Anyways, so of course we're going to make El Mirage into, hers into El Mirage, and we're not gonna trigger that Hertz because the only card that it can really search is a 3rd copy of Cyber Dragon from the deck, which once again is a fake card advantage. You think it's a resource, and usually people would be like, oh, if you can get a +1, you always go for the +1, but that's actually really stupid because you can actually use your brain and get a better +1 with Hertz, a card that is actually a real +1. So we're not going to use its effect yet, but it doesn't mean that we're not going to use its effect for the turn. So now we're going to make Nova with our 2 level 5 OG Sidras, and we're going to... I don't think I've played 2 OG Sidras in a deck since like 2018 or something. Yeah, a while. But yeah, basically going to revive back Cyber Dragon, and then we're going to make Infinity, and, you know, link off the El Mirage and Cyber Dragon for Anaconda, and now, you know, pay 2,000 to copy Overload Fusion and make Rampage. And see, this is where not using the effect of Hertz again, like before, was actually really good. Now it comes up because we can use Rampage to send Hertz and Core, and now Hertz can recycle Core, which is like a real Yu-Gi-Oh card. But if we had like Cyber Dragon, then, you know, it's nothing because our opponent passes, and now we have a monster that we can't even summon. And even if we can summon it, what are you doing with just Cyber Dragon? You're not doing anything, and this is once again assuming the worst case scenario. From a political standpoint, I should be advocating the fact that you should be drawing core 90% of the time, but you know, this is not the political video yet. This is going to be for tomorrow, I believe, if I make the deck profile tomorrow, but yeah, it's going to be quite political. But yeah, anyways, so this is game because, as you can see, Rampage has 21, can attack thrice, so 6,300 damage, plus Infinity's 25, and Anaconda's 500, so 3k, that's 9,300 damage, which is pretty damn good. And if you can absorb a monster, then it's more damage, and you can contact Fuse for Mega Fleet, so while you're doing this OTK, you're pretty much destroying it like a full board, which is pretty good. So that's it for combo number 1. Let's get into combo number 2 now. Alright, so for combo number 2, you actually don't need Machine Dupe. If you have Machine Dupe plus Core, obviously the combo is much better, but it's, you know, if all we ever do is just play assuming that we have Machine Dupe, then what happens if we don't have it, you know? So yeah, Core plus Emergency, or Emergency plus Hertz, or, you know, Core plus Repair Plant, or Core plus Galaxy Soldier is going to be doing the exact same. So we're going to Repair Plant into the Hertz to have the missing piece, and if you can see something like similar to that, obviously if it's Galaxy Soldier plus Hertz, you do not have game. You have like a solid amount of damage, but not game. It's 6,800 damage actually because of the 500 from Anaconda and the 63 from Rampage, but it's still not enough. Actually, if you can just summon 2 monsters on the field and have 2 Sidras in the grave, then that's Anaconda access. Well, I mean, if you can link off 2 Sidras, then, you know, that's already 68. And if you didn't have to use the effect of Hertz to get there, then it's also core access for next turn, which means that you have a follow-up, which is very important. I feel like it's one of the most underrated aspects of just playing Cyber Dragons. People are like, no, you go for the OTK, you don't need follow-ups. I mean, it's once again, what do you want me to say? But yeah, you're going to be doing Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. Note that you can actually go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2 here, but it's easier to have like any other light than have Galaxy Soldier. So if you get ashed on the Chain Link 2 card, might as well be on the Hertz and not on the Galaxy Soldier. If you get Ogred here, because that's what you did, Chain Link 2, then El Mirage can actually tribute itself to protect the Galaxy Soldier from being destroyed by card effects. But I still recommend doing Galaxy Soldier, Chain Link 1, and then Hertz, Chain Link 2. It's just a bit safer. You have to manage like less BS. If you know for a fact that your opponent is playing Skullmeister, then yeah, obviously that's what you're supposed to do. Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, but you know, who plays Skullmeister anymore? The last time I saw this card, like non-ironically, was in Orchist during Orchist format. That's it. But yeah, they're going to be doing the exact same. So as you can see, we didn't have machine dupe, and we can actually end on the exact same board, -1 card in the hand, but we do have that core access in the graveyard. So if they can nuke our entire board, we can banish the core next turn to summon the Nexture, which revives back either Rampage or Infinity. And if we can revive back Rampage, then we can use this effect to send like Hurts and Dry, and then get back, yeah, Dry, and then normal summon it, transform Nexture into a level 5, make another Nova, revive back something else, and then make Infinity. That's already game from there, so it's really easy. Or you don't even do that and you just get back any Sidra. Well, except, I mean, you can also go for Core, it just doesn't get its effect if you already use its effect in the graveyard to special summon from deck. Because then you can make Seeger, and then Rampage becomes like 42 multiplied by 3, so that's also game. But yeah, combo number 2, that's you know, that's way more than enough. So 93, yeah, 63 plus, yeah, 93. I'm really that bad at maths. I can jump to 95 though. So yeah, let's get into the third and final combo now. All right, so we're going second against Pure Salamangrate. Obviously, it's only my 27th time doing this joke, so it's not too bad. But yeah, I just feel like this is like a standard hand, you know, for any Salamangrate deck or any, I don't even know at this point. But yeah, basically for this combo, all you really need is the ability to make Mega Fleet or have a Dark already in the graveyard, and then have, you know, I mean, this is like another one of those quote-unquote worst-case scenario hands, because this on paper doesn't look too great, but it's actually very, very good if you want to OTK. So Overflow, even going second, can actually help you push for game. You're going to see why soon enough. So obviously, if you go for the effect of Nextra here, you are... Actually, it's pretty good, but you can do more than that. In theory, you can revive back the Cyber Dragon, and then make Anaconda here, banish 2, make Overload, and then that's already game because you have the Mega Fleet. But assuming we need to pop like another card on the field and that wouldn't be enough, then there is actually a better play that we can do. So if we really want to use that Overflow, because we have Levianeer access, so we're going to make Seeger, and also that does significantly more damage. And we're going to pop our own Overflow, so obviously if we're going second, we pop an additional card, while, you know, Mega Fleeting our opponent. We don't always have access to Mega Fleet, so, you know, assuming that it isn't Nexture and it's a card like Hurts, then this combo just makes more sense. If it's a card like Hurts, then the combo is a bit easier, but, you know, you can also have the Fear instead of Cyber Dragon, so it would be like normal Nexture, special summon Fear, and then, you know, you have nothing to revive, so this is the play that you will be doing quite often. This actually came up for me personally. Not at Regionals, obviously, because I don't think I've ever played Chaos Sidra at Regionals, even though I am the creator, by the way. My friend Simon, he, like, the first Regional that he played this deck, that I told him to play, instant win, you know, undefeated 8-0, and he was playing against really good players, and the video has like 100k views on YouTube, and yeah, this is where I realized that people are really stupid, because I actually kept saying like, oh yeah, this is, you know, my deck, but like indirectly, and people were like, why are you talking so much? Like, bro, just let the guy present his deck. Like, okay, people don't really know me, I guess, but yeah, that's a bit cocky. Actually, not really. I give myself all rights to say shit like that, but yeah, popping your own Overflow is really good here because you already fueled your Banished by, you know, summoning that Levianeer. So if you can banish 1 Dark and 2 Lights, you get the pop effect. So you can pop 2 cards on the field, doesn't have to be your opponent's field, without targeting. So going second, you completely destroy boards, and going first, you pop your own Overflow, search Cyberload, and then you can shuffle back these 2 guys, and then make Rampage, and we already have the Seeger, so you can see where this is going. And we didn't have to use the effect of Hurts yet, so again, if the normal summon Sidra that you had in your hand was Hurts instead of Nexture, don't use the effect of Hurts yet. There is really no point, because you can just, you know, wait until you get to this point and then get the core. So this is going to be 12,600 damage because Levianeer cannot attack. Well, I mean, Levianeer cannot attack for 2 reasons. First of all, because you're under Cyberload, so only the fusion monster that you summoned off of Cyberload can attack for the remainder of the turn. And besides Levianeer, the turn it uses the effect to try to... Well, I mean, the turn it actually activates the effect, I believe. Is that the turn you activate or use? I actually completely forgot. Oh no, even if it gets Valor, you can still use. Okay, that has nothing to do with that. Okay, it's part of the effect. Ooh, wow. But yeah, you cannot attack the turn, you know, like after you use the effect. Oh my god, that's so confusing. So yeah, you have 12,600 damage on board. Even if your OTK fails, you can contact fuse yourself for a Chimera Tech Fortress, which is level 8. And then you overlay Chimera Tech Fortress with Levineer to make Dingirsu. And now you can either absorb a machine from the banished or send a card from your opponent's field to the grave, and you have 2 materials to protect your cards pretty much almost indefinitely, so it's quite nasty. Even in the trap version, that's like super broken because you can auto Harpy's Feather Duster you, Harpy's, you know, Lightning Storm, stuff like that, so they can still evenly you, which is a bummer, but it's not too bad. And then you can keep reviving Dingirsu again and again and again because it has 2100 defense. That's nasty. It's so crazy, man. And you have Core, which is a really good follow-up. So 12,600 damage. I'm just going to show you the OTK just for the disrespect. And to be fair, all those combos were combos that you can technically play in almost any version of Cyber Dragon. So there's really no reason not to take anything from this video. If anything, it should help you. And if it doesn't, well, what do you want me to say? But yeah, that's pretty much it for this Cyber Dragon OTK combo video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.